Hey guys, welcome to my next episode. As promised, we're going to be whipping up a slow cooker recipe today. We're going to do a sort of like a chicken casserole. So the slow cooker is something that I try and use, well I do use quite a lot through the winter months. I tend to not use it too much through the summer, but you can do all sorts of stuff. So over the next couple of weeks I'm going to show you how to do a few different things. So today we're going to stick to like the most basic slow cooker recipe you can do. I've not really got that much time at the moment, so I've not really got much time this morning, should I say. I'm in a little bit of a rush, so I'm going to show you some real like tricks and tips to get this whacked out in a couple of minutes. So I'll just whip off the ingredients list. Oh yeah, just first of all, I want to just say thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, feedback that I've been getting off my recipe videos and also my blog videos. I really do appreciate all the comments, so don't forget to keep liking and sharing them all. Cheers. Right, okay, so what we're going to need, you're going to need a packet of chicken thighs. Now I'd avoid using chicken breast in the slow cooker just because the chicken breast can dry out quite quickly. With the chicken thighs, they're going to be on the bone, they're going to stay a little bit more succulent and tender. Chicken can tend to dry out, and I try and avoid using turkey in the slow cooker as well, because that does taste like leather once you've cooked it for more than a couple of hours. So about 615 grams of chicken. We're going to need a chicken stock cube. I've already boiled my kettle for the hot water. Because I'm a lazy bastard, I haven't got enough time and I can't be trusted with knives. I've just got this pre-prepared casserole vegetables that I've picked up from Sainsbury's for £1.50. Now this has got all sorts in it. It's got carrots, new potatoes, leeks, onions, what else has it got in it? Some garlic. Now I have got all this in the cupboards. This is just sheerly out of convenience, so you can pre-prepare all this yourself. I will put the ingredients on the recipe. And again, it's the same with the seasoning. I just bought one of these slow cooker. It's a chicken curry slow cooker mix. Now all this has in is cumin powder. I've got all these here. It's cumin powder, paprika, ground garlic, cinnamon, cayenne chili. It's just everything's been pre-done for you. So again, I'm in a rush, so I'm just using this today. Right, the first thing we need to do is we need to layer the bottom of my casserole dish. So my slow cooker is a 1.5 litre. You can pick them up a little bit smaller, but for an extra 5-10 quid you can get a larger one. You can pick these up for about 20 quid at the moment in any major supermarkets. They're quite popular. So we're going to lay the vegetables on the bottom of the pan. So that's quite simple when they're all prepared. You're just going to lay them out on the bottom. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to tidy up as we go along. My girlfriend will be well happy at that. We're just going to use 2 of these chicken stock cubes. I'm going to pop them into a little bowl, and I'm going to pour about 300 mils worth of water on top, and I'm just going to add in a little bit of extra salt, pepper, and I like all my shit with a little bit of an extra kick, so I'm just going to add a few crushed chilies into that, and then we're just going to give that a quick mix up, and then we're just going to put that in there before we put the chicken in. So that just goes on top like that. Okay, nice and simple. Right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to season the chicken. Now, this is where this comes into its own. All we need to do now, just pour this on top of your chicken breast that I've got out on top of a greaseproof paper. Can't even open it. Oh, there we go. So I've got greaseproof paper. I'm going to pour the seasoning mix over the top. Okay, once they're over the top, just give them a flip. And then just coat them on the other side. And then we're going to flip that over like that, and then give them a beating. simple. That's my favourite bit. I love that. Right, and then you're just going to pour. Try and get all those, all the juices and all the seasoning. Lay them into there. And then you want it spread quite evenly. Goes on there. Wash my hands. And then we pop the lid on. Turn the tap off. Make sure it's turned on. And I'm going to cook this on a high heat. So I'm off to work now. So I've got 3 sessions and I'm going to train myself and I come back. So I'm going to cook this for about 5 hours. If you're preparing this the night before and you're leaving it in overnight, so for around 8 hours, I'd suggest putting it on the low setting, because even though you're slow cooking something, when you're slow cooking chicken, you can still overcook the chicken, which is fucking horrible. It tastes like leather. It's dry, it's not nice. If you get it right, it should be nice, juicy and succulent. It should sort of fall off the bone. Or if you're using boneless thighs, it should fall apart like pulled chicken. Now that's taken me about 2 minutes to put together. Another little tip what you can do is you can make this mixture, pre-prepare it and put it in individual portions and leave it in your fridge. And then, so if you're cooking on your own, for instance, you can just get it out, whip it on, and off you go. It's a great piece of kit, the slow cooker. It really is going to save you a ton of time. So if you haven't got one, I really do suggest going and grabbing one. Right, I'm off to work. I'll pop the video back on when we open it up and we'll see how it looks. Have a good day. Right, okay, welcome back guys. Right, so I've been out of the house for about 4 hours. So I've had the chicken and the veg cooking for about just over 4.5 hours now actually. You get a beautiful smell in the kitchen. Even, in fact, it's filled my flat full of like a lovely like curry chicken broth smell. So if you do this overnight, you're waking up to some beautiful food. It really is amazing. So I actually got a little bit giddy and started plating it up, and I was ready to eat it, and I realised I was making a video for this. So I have already plated up my food. Now the trick is when you fill in your crock pot is to leave the chicken just sat above the vegetables and the water. So the water or the stock cooks the vegetables and the heat rises and then cooks the chicken. So you should get quite a nice like bit of crisp on top of the chicken. It means that the skin, which is the nicest bit, that's the best bit, that's all the flavour. And the seasoning sort of stays dry and doesn't go soggy. But all the veggies cooked through. It's a really beautiful meal for tonight this. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't got your slow cooker yet, go out and get it. It's going to save you a bag of time. Enjoy the recipe. Don't forget to like and share, and I'll see you in the week. Ciao.